you to my new video. Uh, on this occasion, I'm going to be reviewing a TV show, and I'm going to be naming it in a few seconds. Um, it's been a while for me since I've seen a show. Uh, I'm seeing a few, and I see the episodes as much as I can, but I haven't been able to, um, or I haven't found a series where I had to watch them. I finished 2 seasons of this one in a 2 week span, and I just couldn't stop. I stopped because I had responsibilities and things to do. But sure, I think if not, I would have watched it in a row, or maybe just stopped because I was so invested in the story, and it was so intense that sometimes I just needed to take a break from what I just saw. And I'm talking about. The series is not new, but it just got available on Netflix recently, and I'm talking about. I think everyone is really seeing it. I'm talking about the show Cobra Kai. Of course, uh, all of us who went through the '80s know Cobra Kai from the Karate Kid movies. Now, I have to be honest. I remember seeing the movies. I remember liking them. I do like them, but I don't remember um, being a big fan of the movies or a die-hard, hardcore fan of the whole Karate Kid universe. Um, but I did. I had a lot of interest in watching the show, um, but it was on YouTube at first. So when I saw it on Netflix, I went for it. Let's see how it go. Let's see how it is. And once I got to the first episode, I just couldn't stop. I have to say that's I think the last show where I was so invested in the story was Parenthood. It was so this show was well written, well acted, uh, and every episode, you know, had a hook on you. Um, so I'm gonna try to say what I like without spoiling too much. Um, the first thing I liked is that yes, it has an element of nostalgia because we are, nostalgia now is something big in the business because Fuller House, Girl Meets World, reviving things from the past. But this one worked because they relied on nostalgia, or they took it to a deeper, a further level. I cannot say that the show um, mainly repeated what happened in Karate Kid. No, in fact, one of the things that I like is that the story is under the perspective of Johnny Lawrence, the bad guy in the Karate Kid movies, and but at the same time, um, there is I think it was Ralph Macchio, the guy who plays Daniel LaRusso, said in an interview, and I agree with him, that along the series, you find yourself changing sides because when the show started, I was actually rooting for Johnny because I felt Danny was the bully now. But as the show progresses, you just see these two characters, and you just don't know who to root for. And I think that was a brilliant, brilliant part of the writers. So this show is very, very well written. Um, the other thing I liked um, was that you knew that there had to be another generation entering the story because you couldn't just focus on Johnny and Daniel. And I found myself invested in the teenage story because it took um, the kids who were bullied and suddenly they were the bullies. Um, so I found that very interesting how the writers takes the audience in this, like, oh yeah, I'm rooting for them, but then you go like, well, and then you root for some of them again. It's just such a brilliant, brilliant show, and it just shows how rivalries, if not stopped at the right time, just gets worse and escalates to unnecessary levels. The show was funny. Uh, Johnny Lawrence is a funny character. Um, Not funny, funny, but because of what he represents and who he is. Um, so it had great moments. The drama of it, the action was cool. Uh, I enjoyed the action, and I just think I don't want to get into too much because I believe I highly recommend this show. It's on Netflix. If you got Netflix, check it out. I don't think you'll regret it. Like even I'm not like I said, I'm not a huge Karate Kid fan, so this you don't have to be a die-hard fan to like this one. Um, I tried to do a written review, but I just couldn't find how to express this in the written word. So I just said I'm gonna do my first real review video of a TV show because I don't think I've done much. Um, I just finished season two, and it left me like what? And now we're waiting for season three, which is coming on 2021. Hopefully, things will be better soon, and they can really film season three. If they haven't started it yet, I don't know. But there is a preview, so maybe they did because I think season three wasn't picked up on YouTube, so maybe they had it already and waiting for a new platform to show the show. So anyway, there's still a lot of good things in the show. Yes, you see old characters coming back, which is good. I just I haven't seen a well written show in a while, and this one is surely one of them. The episodes are short, only 10 episodes per season, so you don't have to spend that much time investing in the show. So I don't think you regret it. I thought it was a great show. Um, so anyway, I recommend it if you want to check it out. Cobra Kai, great show. So anyway, I want to end this video uh, remembering last week. I haven't spoken. I think I wrote something on Facebook, but I wanted to remember Chadwick Boseman. I know everyone's doing it. Um, I can't say that I've seen a lot of his films, um, but I did love Black Panther, or how he played the character. Um, 42 is a movie I wanted to see, but I never got to see. I started seeing the James Brown film, and I believe he did a great job in it. Um, but beyond that, um, a lot of things came to light that I think showed that he was a good man, and he will be sadly missed. Um, so anyway, I want to say goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed the review. Go check out Cobra Kai and stay safe.